So for each of the following exercise, find out the x-intercept and y-intercept without graphing. So we have to solve it without graphing like algebraic. So we know that for x-intercept you have to plug in y is equal to 0, and for y-intercept you have to plug in x is equal to 0, right? So for this one, x-intercept plug in y is equal to 0, so that's give you 0 is equal to minus 3x plus 6, so that's give you, subtract 6 each side, so minus 6 is equal to minus 3x, then you can divide by negative 3 each side to get the value of x. So negative 6 divided by negative 3 gives you 2 is equal to negative 3 divided by negative 3, that's give you x. So x is equal to 2. So the x-intercept for the first one, x-intercept is 2, 0. And for the y-intercept, we know that we have to plug in x is equal to 0. So y is equal to 3 times 0 plus 6. So y is equal to 6. So y-intercept for the first one is 0, 6. Right? You can do the same thing for the next questions also, like this one. When you put x is equal to 0, so that's give you 4y is equal to negative 1. So y is equal to negative 1 over 4. So y-intercept is 0, negative 1 over 4. For y-intercept, for x-intercept, you have to put y is equal to 0. So that's give you 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 1 over 2. So x-intercept is 1 over 2, 0. Okay. And then you can solve rest of them. I'll solve one more question, like the 7th one, which says 3x minus 2y is equal to 6. So for x-intercept, you have to put y is equal to 0. So 3x minus 0 is equal to 6. So 3x is equal to 6. X is equal to 2. So x-intercept is 2, 0. Y-intercept you have to plug in y is equal to, for x-intercept you have to plug in y is equal to 0. For y-intercept you have to plug in x is equal to 0. So that's give you negative 2y is equal to 6. So y is equal to negative 3. So that is equal, the y-intercept is 0, negative 3. So this is how you can solve the rest of the questions by yourself. Next question is, for each of the following exercise, solve the equation for y in terms of x. So you have to solve for y. We can use the rules, the same rule, like to find out the value of any variable, we have to isolate that variable, correct? So we have to solve for y, right? You can see the questions again. What is the question? Solve the equation for y, right? You have to solve for y, that means you have to make y alone. So 4x plus 2y is equal to 8. To make y alone, subtract 4x each side, correct? To make y alone. So that's give you 2y is equal to 8 minus 4x. And then we can divide by 2 each side, which gives you y is equal to 8 minus 4x by 2. You can simplify it more. So which gives you 8 over 2 minus 4x over 2. So that's give you, so this is the equation, and the equation for y in terms of y is equal to 8 over 2 is 4. So 4 minus 4 divided by 2 is 2. So 4 minus 2x. Or you can write in the slope intercept form, which gives you y is equal to minus 2x plus 4. I hope you understand this thing. You have to make y alone, correct? If you solve for y, you have to make y alone, okay? So you can also do the same thing in question number 12. So we have to solve for y. So subtract 3x each side. You can subtract 3x each side. So which gives you minus 2y is equal to 6 minus 3x. And then you can divide by negative 2 each side. So in this one, your equation become, y is equal to negative 3 divided by negative 2 is plus 3 over 2x. Okay, or you can write down y is equal to 3 over 2x minus 3, and you can solve the other questions like this only. Okay, let's try to solve the other part. This question, for each of the following, say find out the distance between 2 points. We have to find out the distance between 2 points. So to find out the distance between 2 points, we can use the distance formula. So this is the question, the distance between 2 points. So x1 comma y1 is minus 4 comma 1. x2 comma y2 is 3 comma negative 4. Right? So yeah, and then you can write down. So x1 is what? Negative 4. y1 is what? 1. x2 3, y2 negative 4. And the distance formula is d is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay, so you can just plug in all the values here. Let's plug in. So that's give you d is equal to square root of x2. x2 is 3, so I write down 3 over there, minus, so I put minus sign. Then we have to put x1, right? x2 is what? 3. x1 is what? Minus 4. So because it's minus 4, we have to put parentheses. Always put parentheses where the negative terms. It will be easy for you to calculate, and also there is a less probability to get mistaken with the sign. So next is y2. The value of y2 is negative 4, so I put negative 4, minus, so I put minus y1, and the value of y1 is 1, so I put 1. It's positive 1, so no need to put the parentheses. You can put it, but not required. So 3, and this negative become positive, so it's been 3 plus 4 whole square plus minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5 whole square. So d is equal to 3 plus 4 is 7, and 7 squared is 49. So 49. Minus 5 squared is 25, so 25. So d is equal to 49 plus 25. Right? You can add them. Correct? You can add them, and then you can see for the square root now. You can use, if the calculator is allowed, you can find out the square root by using the calculator with the accurate values, right? Like whatever the values, like square root of 7. So you can find out the square root of 7 by using the calculator. Otherwise, if the calculator is not allowed, you can leave it like this only. So like the square root of 74 is almost 8.6 approximately. So you can write down d is equal to 8.6. But if it's not, calculator is not right, you can leave it with this radical like square root of 74. And then you can solve these questions by yourself by using the formula. Now the next question is find out the distance between 2 points. Find out the distance between 2 points like your calculator. So like in this one, in this they didn't ask you to use the calculator, so you can just simplify it as square root of 74. In the next question they give you, you can use the calculator and round it off. So you can use the distance formula. Correct? So d is equal to y x2 minus x1, so x2 is 41 minus x2 19 whole square plus y2 minus y1, so 71 minus 12. So whatever the answer is, you can use in the calculator to solve the radical, correct? To solve the radical. But if it's not required, you can, like in this they given you use the calculator, so you can use the calculator and round it off to the nearest hundreds. Otherwise, you can leave it as a radical. So find out, the next question is this one: find out the coordinates of the midpoint. So the midpoint formula, first of all, we can write midpoint formula. Midpoint formula is x comma y is equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2 comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So for x, you can use x1 plus x2 divided by 2. So x1, this is your x1 y1 and this is your x2 y2. So for x, x1 plus x2, x1 is minus 5, x2 is 4. So minus 5 plus 4 divided by 2, which gives you minus 5 plus 4 is minus 1, so minus 1 over 2. For y, we have y1, which is minus 6 plus y2, which is 2 divided by 2. So minus 6 plus 4 gives you minus 4. Minus 4 divided by 2 is minus 2, correct? So x is minus 1 over 2, y is minus 2. So your midpoint is negative 1 over 2. So your midpoint is negative 1 over 2 comma negative 2. You understand? x2 minus x1, x1 plus x2. So x1 is minus 4 plus x2, which is 4. So minus 4 minus 5 plus 4. Minus 5 plus 4 is minus 1. So minus 1 over 2. And minus 6 plus 2 is minus 4. Minus 4 divided by 2 is minus 2. So this is your midpoint. Correct? I hope you understand this one, so you can do the rest of them. Okay.